Xin chao, what's up everybody? In this video today we are going to talk about should you move to Southeast Asia in 2024. We're not going to necessarily go over budgets, all that jazz. It's just going to be should you? And my first answer immediately is going to be yes. I think there is a lot of people that simply are just too complacent in life. They live in a Western society forever and they get too stuck in their routines, too stuck in buying stuff, mortgages, houses, cars. I think if you have the opportunity, and even if that opportunity doesn't seem like it's easy to do, if you're really yearning for a change in your life, I think there's nothing better you could do than move to Vietnam and or wherever you really like in Southeast Asia. I'm not a salesman for some kind of product on here of some sponsored deal that I have or anything like this. I enjoy making YouTube videos. I enjoy showing people what it's like to change your lifestyle. I was once in my life at a point where I wasn't happy in Western society and in America anymore. So I'm very happy that I made my decision to move to Vietnam. I'm 5 years in now. I'm happily married. I have a great Vietnamese wife. Is that going to be the same thing for you? I don't really know. It doesn't matter what age you are either. If you're an 80-year-old dude, you're more than welcome to move here. If you need assistance with it, just sign up for the Patreon. Hit me up. I'm not trying to sell any product really, but there's too many people that have negative intentions with me that don't like me. It's not even too many people. It's a small group of people on the internet. But in order to put them behind things, putting just the paywall of the Patreon helps a lot. Just for those guys to spend a few dollars, it takes them out of the equation altogether. So if that makes sense to you. But yeah, if you want to move here, it doesn't matter what age you are. Like if you're 65, if you've got a house, whatever. If you want to hold on to that house, that might be a good idea. But as far as cars and stuff like that, these things are very easy to sell and get rid of. I had an entire life in California, guys. I lived in LA for 12 years. I had 2 vehicles. I had an apartment. I had, thousands and thousands of dollars worth of stuff accumulated just like you do. So, it wasn't particularly a challenge to get rid of all that stuff, It was time consuming and you're going to lose some money on your stuff as you sell it. But, right now we're looking at Vung Tau Beach. I'm with my wife here. I think she wasn't even my wife here at this point. I like looking at this old footage. It's one cool thing about being a YouTuber is once we have children, which we're working on now, they'll be able to view all this stuff chronologically, ordered in life, which is pretty cool. I gotta get something to drink. Give me 1 second. Oh, excuse me. All right, we're back. So yeah, you're seeing Vung Tau here. I'm here with my wife. And this is part of the stuff that you can really get in Vietnam. We're going to go see my friend in Vung Tau soon. I don't know quite when. There's been so much stuff going on. I've been transitioning from not drinking on a daily basis in my life, which is definitely a thing of more complication than you would believe, especially in Southeast Asia. That, again, is for a whole nother video and for a whole nother thing. But this is Vung Tau. This is the beach. You can live in a city like this on a budget for $1,000 a month happily. No problem. So it gives you a great lifestyle. A lot of people are coming at me for not saying to come to Vietnam. And I'm not focusing so much on Vietnam on the channel, on anything. It's really come to Southeast Asia, go to these places, see where you want to live and see what works out for you. There really is no retirement visa here, but you can do currently the 90-day visa infinitely, meaning you purchase a 90-day e-visa. I can't forget the price, $50 or something. And you leave the country for a couple days, you get a new one, and you come back. And currently you can do that infinitely. Other countries like Thailand, they do offer a specific retirement visa. So these might be options for you. There's also other places. You could live in Japan for 3 months. You could live in Korea for 3 months. I think now is the time, and one of the best times, to move. America is getting more and more expensive. This inflation thing, which don't even get me started on this whole thing. I didn't get crazy about the whole when we had the sickness going on years ago, but it just seems like it was all just a little it's all too convenient, and I think the price raised for things is conveniently blamed on inflation. I think it's just a lot of things trying to make up for money lost, and I think we should be past that. Unfortunately, you are seeing a dip in the product of Vietnam as far as tourism goes, in my opinion, due to the still making up for a lack of income for 2 years. So I think Thailand's doing a little bit better job on that, but that really depends. Like, I'm gonna use honest language. If you're a fucking pussy, dude, like, you might not like it here, but like, who the fuck really cares if somebody's gonna try to rip you off here? Just figure out what the prices for shit are, and you're not gonna have that problem. Like, you're gonna try to get attempted ripped off everywhere. Like, there's not any places where you're not gonna have any problems with kind of everything. Customer service is not a big thing in Vietnam. Is really one big deal. But again, this video isn't focusing on specifically moving to one country or another. It's leaving Western society. So if you're in a rat race of America, a rat race of Australia, a rat race in Britain, a rat race wherever you are, and you want to move, and you've been watching these channels, you're watching other people, I'm not the only guy doing this, and you're getting more and more inspired, you visited here, you already know the product's good, and you just start waiting and waiting and waiting, building more money. Look, there's never going to be more money. You're never going to build more money. All these fucking plans are going to delay you. I talk to motherfuckers about this shit all the time. And there's always excuses. If you're going to make excuses, you're going to have excuses. So you need to just formulate a date, follow the date, and leave by the date. And then just get out there and do it. And as the years go by, the shit gets easier. If I wasn't married, which I am happily married, I would be living in other countries probably. I am happily here. I'm able to go, places when I need to every couple of months. We're going to be going into, I do believe, Cambodia pretty quick here. Maybe Laos a little bit too. I wish all these countries were all just visa free so you could just go across the border quickly and easily. That, again, is for another video. But it's, Cambodia is a super easy place to live too. I'm really looking at Cambodia because the prices of everything are good right now. Would you guys like to see some Cambodia videos? I'm going to work my fucking ass off to really bring you guys YouTube content. And I'm not going to put out videos to just put out for the sake of videos. I want to personally be excited about the content too and try to do better at it. So that's what we're going to do moving forward. People really like these long format 1 hour talk videos here. We're going to continue on that. We're going to do food videos. When we travel places, I'm going to combine everything into one-day adventures. I want to also go to Thailand and maybe train Muay Thai for a week or two and document that. And I'm talking soon, within the next month or two. So there's a lot of ideas floating around. You let me know what you want to see in the comment section. We live stream over at kick.com/fatandbroke, of course. If you want to join the Patreon, that's patreon.com/fatandbroke. If there's anything else I'm going to add, I'll add it to this now. But thank you so much for watching. Stay frosty. Move to Southeast Asia or anywhere now. Time's only wasting. You're only getting older. So if you've still got the time to do it now.